Hello, fellow small business owner. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. Today I want to talk to you about the Stikky marketing system. We've worked a long time to perfect this with the goal to grow your revenue and profits consistently without any guesswork or wasted marketing spend. So thanks for joining us. With the right product or service, your business is going to hold a very special place in the heart of your customers. Hair is always going to grow. People are always going to have injuries. Houses will always need fixing, and people are always going to need your services. However, this presents a problem, and that problem is, how can you scale your services to get more of these customers? And when you do want to scale, scaling confidently means you're going to need more systems, more staff, more time to train these staff, more appointments, and more customers. And this goes on every month, every year, forever and ever. There will not be a day go by as an entrepreneur that your business will not be in pursuit of customers. And this pursuit means that in addition to the multiple hats you're already wearing, you must also bring in new customers regularly, ensure that each of those customers is followed up promptly, make sure your customers are happy with your service, make sure they return to your business in an ongoing manner, and you have to rinse and repeat this forever and ever. And for the last 18 years, after working with hundreds of small business owners across various industries, this is what we see. Referrals are your number one way to generate new customers. Your business is hard to find online. Your marketing budgets are minimal. The marketing investment you make isn't measured, so it's a splash cash situation. Your follow-up process for new inquiries is manual, so you're missing following up on customers. Your leads and appointments are not predictable, so neither is your cash flow. I think we've all had that one. You have room to grow, and your team has no time. And there's a number one mistake that all businesses make when marketing their business. And that mistake is they go right for the sale out of the block, okay, to people that have never ever heard of them. And then they wonder why no one buys or their marketing doesn't work. It sounds very familiar, doesn't it? So what you really need to understand, if you can take anything away from this presentation, is that if you don't solve a problem for potential customers first, you can't gain trust. And if you don't have trust, people won't buy. Trust is the most important thing before anyone will buy. So here we're going to explain how we go about it with our customers to set up a predictable lead flow and predictable sales in their business. So we build a profitable marketing system to attract your audience, and then we use retargeting and basic automation to turn those customers, that cold traffic, into customers quickly. So we want to get a return on your investment very quickly. Once we've got the new customer, we then nurture the customer and turn them into long-term clients that return again and again. And that's where the real gold of this whole system is. So to get started, we start by finding your audience. So we like to use Facebook and Instagram ads. It's very easy to put some material out and build that audience of people that have engaged with your advertising. You can use Google ads, you can use SEO as well, but we like to start with Facebook ads. We then add landing pages as a page where we can direct them to learn more about the information about what your business does. We add a way to purchase so people can buy in the future. We then add marketing automation. This is a very simple one, but just once they inquire with your business, you have some type of automatic follow-up, so you're keeping engaged very early in the piece. We then add tracking. So this is an example of Google Analytics. This is one thing we see small businesses don't do, but this is a very important part. We set up all the tracking through the Google Tag Manager, through Google Analytics, so that we can see where people are when they come to your website. And as you can see in this diagram here, if people have added to the cart, if they've started shopping, make a payment, that's where our our remarketing comes into it, our retargeting to push people to make that purchase. So once we've got all that, then we can scale the process. So it's very important to set it up correctly, not this just splash money everywhere. You've got to set it up correctly. So once you've got all the data and all the information, you can start to make forecast decisions. And through this process, on average, our customers receive $9 back for every $1 that they spend on marketing. So that's a great return. Now, once you make that sale, you want to nurture. Once you get them in there, you've made the sale, they're in your database, you want to turn them into lifetime clients. So you want to nurture that database. So when people are doing marketing, many times they only think about the initial sale price, but they forget to think about the lifetime value of the customer. So lifetime value is your sale price, your initial sale price, times how many visits they come back per year. And that's a very important part. So to understand all this, you need to understand the sales funnel. So what we've got here is we've got the top of the funnel. So these are people that have never heard of you. Then we've got the middle of the funnel. These are people that have heard of you and they're starting to trust you. Then we've got the bottom of the funnel. Okay, these are the people that have heard of you. They will trust you, and some of those people are going to buy from you. When it comes to the top of the funnel, we only ever educate and help. We never sell. Okay, that's just not what you do. We need to build trust in the first place. So we educate and help. Never sell. On the middle of the funnel, we retarget the people to further build the relationship. And this is where we can use testimonials, case studies, and maybe something very helpful where they can hand over their email address to go into our database, but we're still not selling. Then at the bottom of the funnel, these are our hot prospects. So they're ready to buy now or soon. And they want proof, they want guarantees, they want a risk reversal. And this is when we hit them with the offer. Okay, typically most people will hit them with the offer right at the top of the funnel. But we've just showed you this process. Now here's an example of a top of the funnel ad that we've done for a customer. So we've got a nice picture, some helpful information. This has gone out to a cold audience. And what this tells us here is that we've reached 6,628 people. Of that, 899 have engaged. So they've taken the next step. They've clicked on the link or everything. So basically what we say is we've brought 899 people into this company's funnel at a cost of 10 cents. Okay, that's cheaper than flies, that's anything. Okay, so it's a very good result. We've opened up 899 people at a cost of 10 cents each. Then we remarket with the middle of the funnel. Okay, so basically of those 899 people, we've retargeted another 256, where you can see here, at a cost of 13 cents. Okay, so we've taken the 899, we've now narrowed it down to 256 that are further interested. And then if I can show you the bottom of the funnel, this shows us the sales that we've made. So through all that process, here we've made 19 new sales, and what you can see of a total value of $2,290, and they've only spent $244. So what that tells us that for every $1 spent, they've received $9.36 back. So that's a great result. So just to clarify all that, we spent $12.89 to get a new customer. Just keep in mind that customer average sale was $120. Now, I already showed you got about $2,239. So if the cost is $12.89, we got a 9.36 to 1 return on ad spend, ROAS. So for every $1 we spent, we're making them $9.36 back. So you've got to ask yourself, how else can you make a 936% return? Now, what's more, these customers are repeat customers, so they typically spend $60 per fortnight. So if I just move this over here for you, sorry. So basically what we're looking at there is if we go 26 fortnights, 26 fortnights times 60 is $1,560 per year per customer. So from that $12.89, we've got the customer $1,560 per year if they keep them on their repeat business. So that would give us 121 to 1 lifetime value. So for $12.89, they've received $1,560 per annum, and all they have to do is continually keep that customer happy. So it's a very good system. So what's very important to know is that this strategy uses timeless direct marketing principles to turn cold traffic into customers predictably, and it works very well in every industry. There's a lot of people following this methodology, if you haven't heard of it, but the real strength of Stikky is that we've got the team to help you execute on this. And why does it work? Well, put simply, you're using the right kind of offer at each point of the funnel to move prospects towards a sale without any friction. And you're not selling. It's not that traditional buy off me, buy off me, buy off me. You've got their pain point. You're helping them, and you're taking them down the funnel and giving them the information that they need at the right possible time. So just to recap, the top of the funnel is, who are these guys? What can they do? And what can they do to help me? This is how you got to be thinking. The middle of funnel, what house do they have that might be useful to me? And the bottom of funnel, is buying from them a smart decision? Now, what you've got to know is this is how 95% of all businesses in the world run their marketing at the moment. And I'm sure we've all been guilty of it. So basically what they're saying through the whole sales funnel with their offer is, this is our product or service and you should buy it now. They're not solving a problem. They're not building trust. They're just sticking the offer straight away in their face. We've all made that mistake. So the key takeaway for you guys today is, never ever run an ad to a cold traffic to buy your product and service, because they won't. You'll get frustrated. You'll say marketing doesn't work. Key takeaway too is, most people won't buy from you unless you've helped them solve an important problem in their life first. So you've got to build that trust. And key takeaway 3 is, retargeted audiences are literally the most valuable asset you can add to your business right now. So as I've explained, we've spent many years perfecting this. We've had many mentors, coaches to come up with this proven model. And we'd really like to help you, because this is a foolproof way where you can create a predictable lead flow and predictable sales in your business, and you know where your marketing dollar is going. So if you'd like to chat to me more about this is specifically for small businesses. We're passionate about helping them. Please click on the calendar below and we can get our discussion started. Thank you.